spiritual thinker here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you more evidence that God exists. Psalm 23 verse 1 says, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down on green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake." 2,000 years ago, the Bible didn't have chapters and verses. Instead, the Bible was written on scrolls. And Psalm 23 back in the day was simply identified by the heading, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Now keep that in mind as we look at Matthew chapter 27 and how it paints a dark picture of the crucifixion. In Matthew chapter 27, verses 35 through 46, it says that Roman soldiers crucified him, and then they took his clothes and cast lots to determine whose clothes they should belong to. In verse 36, while Jesus hung on the cross, it says they watched him, and people walked by wagging their heads. "If you are the Christ, come down from the cross and save yourself." All the religious leaders mocked him, and the religious leaders said, "He trusted in God, let God deliver him." And finally in verse 46, on the cross, Jesus cries out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" The 22nd Psalm was written by King David 1,000 years before Jesus cried out the words, my God, why have you forsaken me?" And yet, the 22nd Psalm, verse 1, begins with those very words. Comparing the verses of Matthew 27 to Psalm 22 is astounding. And once again, Psalm 22 was written 1,000 years before Jesus was crucified. Pay close attention to how each verse connects perfectly. When Jesus cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" what he was really crying out was, Psalms 22, declaring that the prophecy in Psalm 22 was coming to pass right before their very eyes. And about the same time, which is recorded in the book of Luke, Jesus cries out, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." What Jesus did on the cross is all that you will ever need. And all he wants you to do is say yes.